is it okay to flirt while you're in a relationship? To flirt with
Okay,
others, I mean.
I actually addressed that earlier. Like I said, flirting can be playful, it can be light. So I'm gonna actually go with yes. I'm sorry, babe, if you disagree with me.
I will
And
go with yes, but with boundaries. And I
exactly.
feel like this all depends on like your dynamic as a couple. If you're not cool with it, like if you're, if you know that you have the tendency to be like celosa and stuff, then no, and you should tell your partner that that's not okay. But if you're kind of
Hmm.
like us, we're kind of chill, then, go for it.
Yeah. No, like I agree. I think that when you flirt, you have to have that boundary. You cannot, let it fester into something more. It's just flirting, guys. This girl's pretty, this guy's pretty, handsome, and
Pretty
you
handsome.
know, and you're just sharing this kind of moment, like this, kind of like, ooh, this feels nice moment, right?
Yeah.
But then in the end of the day, you have to remember who you're with, and you got to remember your priorities, right? Like,
Yeah.
are you gonna trade, a night of fun? It's one night over losing somebody who's potentially your future.
Hmm. But like, how do
I
you?
don't agree.
There's a thin line between like being friendly and flirting. Because sometimes, like, when you're friendly and then your eyes light up and you're really excited and you're super into the conversation, and the other person kind of, takes it as flirting, and it kind of is, I guess, like to an outsider, because like, why are these two like so back and forth with the
Hmm.
interactions?
Yeah, like you said, like there's a friendly flirting where you kind of enjoy it, but you're being friendly about it.
Yeah.
No, but I think the thing you're trying to address is legit flirting. Like, is it okay to legit flirt with someone while you're in a relationship? For me, there's boundaries. Like, for
Okay.
example, let's say you're in a party with your significant
Mm-hmm.
other, right? And let's say you're talking to your friends and there are girls approaching me. Then, yeah, I'll be a bit flirty. Maybe they'll be a bit flirty with me. But
Mm-hmm.
I'm not going to ask them for their numbers.
Okay.
Okay? So that's already a boundary. You don't cross that boundary. You don't
Yeah.
ask them for their numbers. Or if you are going to add friends, you're not going to message them. You're not going to talk to them
Mm-hmm.
after that event. You know what I mean? You're not
Yeah.
going to flirt with them or message them. That's too much already.
But what about like liking other people's photos? Like, for example, like, let's say you met a girl at a party and then you kind of like you got along and stuff. And let's say you kind of flirted lightly and then you follow each other on social media after that, and then like you like each other's photos and stuff, and like, what if they react to your story? And then it opens up like a conversation.
I think that's okay. Honestly, for me, that's okay because as long as it doesn't fester into something more, it's fine.
Okay, fine. What about
Okay, what about this? Let's say you meet a guy, okay? Because we're always doing in the me setting.
yeah,
Okay,
okay,
let's say
fine.
you meet a guy, a very handsome guy in a party, okay? And then, you flirt and everything. And after that, you add each other on social media and stuff, but, you don't really talk.
Yeah.
And every time he reacts to your story, he doesn't just react, he also has a little comment like, oh, so
Yeah.
beautiful, so guapa. Is that okay?
I feel like that's okay.
Yeah, right? That's what I mean. So
But I
it's just
wouldn't
comments.
Yeah, but I wouldn't like
Do the
encourage
same.
it. No,
Yeah, I mean,
maybe I would do the
exactly.
same. Maybe I would do the same, but I
Yeah,
wouldn't.
but maybe you comment guapo or
Yeah,
nice suit, something.
yeah, I wouldn't like super converse where it would turn into like we were messaging each
Exactly.
other now.
Exactly. So you see, so there's a difference between conversation and it's continuous, and then suddenly you start to lose interest in your significant other and you start to grow interest in this other person. That's the boundary that you just crossed because you opened up that opportunity to talk and stuff.
So, but
But
like,
if it's just light flirting, like, oh, you look good there, then that's fine. Honestly speaking, that's really harmless.
where would you draw the line between flirting and kind of cheating?
Like I said, communication, like really constant communication. Put it this way, you're alone, I'm not there, someone's talking to you, you're kind of talking, your eyes are bright because, oh, he's attractive,
Mm-hmm.
and you're kind of flirting, but in a friendly way, that's fine. But if, let's say, you're with me and every opportunity you have with me, you're texting him, that's not fine.
Yeah.
You
Okay.
see, so it's a different kind of communication. It's the kind of communication that you're giving it more importance than your partner.
Yeah.
And that's a really good point. For me, flirting when you're in a relationship and just in general, flirting is a living in the moment experience. It's
Mm-hmm.
a in the moment experience that you just feel giddy, you feel happy, you feel a little bit light. So whether you're in a relationship or not, it's just that in the moment experience. But
Yeah.
after that little experience, if you continue it, that's now no longer in the moment.
Yeah.
You see, it's something you're seeking, it's something you're actively looking for, and
Yeah.
the boundary you cannot cross.
Yeah, it's like your intention is kind of to lead it to something already.
Exactly. So just be in the moment. If it's a be in the moment experience, fine. If it's like little likes and comments after that moment, that's totally like harmless and fine. But if it's constant communication, hey, when am I gonna see you again?
Yeah.
That's not fine. That's
Yeah.
already cheating. That for me is completely incorrect.
Okay, but like, let's say I flirted with someone at a party. Would you expect me to like tell you? Yeah, but am I obligated to tell you about like every person I flirted with?
That's a tough one actually, because it's either depends on how your partner takes it.
Yeah.
Like, if it was completely harmless and you know it's not going to be anything more, it was just that once in a blue
Yeah.
moon thing, and you know your partner is not going to take it well, then why do you want to hurt your partner's feelings, right? I mean, people will look at this and say, oh, but that's lying, that's cheating. No, it's being considerate. And
Okay.
it's not like you did something awful behind that person's back. You just lightly flirted.
Okay.
Okay? But that's the thing. It might be awful to that person. So you see, it's also case to case.
Yeah.
Maybe light flirting is a no-no for many relationships. And like, if it was you and me, I'd be like, yeah, babe, tell me about your day. Oh,
Yeah.
did you meet any good-looking guys,
Yeah.
right? And you tell me all the time.
Yeah.
You tell me about the time you met like this actor in Manila, and then you tell me about the time like somebody was flirting with you in I think it was what, Prague or something, or where was
Oh,
that?
yeah.
Yeah, you told me about
Yeah.
all those things and you felt giddy and you liked it. And I just took it well because honestly speaking, for me, and this is just me, people, okay? This is like how I see it. When people flirt with your person, it just brings their value up. Because like, you know that your partner is desirable. You know
Yeah.
that like when people flirt with Dani, when people slide into her DMs, okay? I just know that it's because Dani's beautiful. It's because she's gorgeous and because she's desirable. People want to like talk to her. They want to flirt with her, right? And for me, instead of being jealous and controlling and, you know, all upset about it, I'm just like, cool, go ahead. In the end of the day, she's my girlfriend. You know, other people can look,
Yeah.
but they can't
They
touch.
can't touch.
Right? Exactly. So for me, it's fine. Like, I'm okay with that.
Yeah. So I feel like it really just depends on your relationship, your dynamic, you know, your level of honesty with each other. And as long as I guess like you trust your partner, that your partner's not gonna do anything, and as long as you know, trust them enough to like know their limits, then it should be fine. But if it's not, then it's cool. If you only want to flirt with
Yeah.
each other, then that's fine too. If you guys want to check out the full episode, click the link on the screen or head on over to Spotify, Apple Podcasts, or wherever podcasts are available. Thanks for listening, and we'll see you soon.